Imagine finding a single penny in your old change jar, a coin that looks normal at first glance. But when you take a closer look, you notice something strange. That's not your eyes playing tricks. You might just be holding one of the most legendary and valuable error coins in U.S. history, the 1955 double-die wheat penny.so. In this video, we're diving deep into the rare and mysterious 1955 wheat penny, uncovering its value, history, and the secrets collectors use to identify the real deal. Stay till the end, because I'll reveal how a simple glance under the right light could turn your pocket change into a life-changing discovery worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. The history of the 1955 error wheat penny. The story of the 1955 double-die wheat penny begins at the Philadelphia Mint during one ordinary night in 1955. Mint workers were striking Lincoln cents as usual, but then a mechanical alignment error changed history. They entered circulation undetected, showing up in grocery store change, gas stations, and even cigarette vending machines across the northeastern United States. Within days, word spread that something strange was happening with 1955 pennies, and the legend of the double-die wheat penny was born. That what makes the 1955 error so special. There have been many error coins throughout U.S. Mint history, but the 1955 double-die penny stands out for several powerful reasons. Extreme visibility. The doubling is unmistakable. You can clearly see double letters and numbers without any magnification. Accidental rarity. Only about 20,000 to 24,000 pieces escaped the mint, and far fewer survive today in good condition. Cultural fame. It became one of the first coins to reach pop culture status, even being advertised in the 1960s on the backs of comic books for young collectors. Historical context. 1955 marked the final years of the wheat penny design, 1909 to 1958, making it one of the last great collectible Lincoln cents of that era. Investment power. Prices have skyrocketed since the 1960s. In top mint states, MS 65 or higher, the 1955 double-die penny is now a 5- or 6-figure treasure. Moneybag. How much is the 1955 double-die wheat penny worth? Circulated condition, VF to XF. Even if worn and discolored, these coins command $800 to $1,500. Just imagine, for a penny that's been through dozens of hands. Uncirculated, MS 60 to MS 63. These are highly desirable. Clear doubling and minimal wear can bring $2,000 to $10,000. Mint state gem, MS 64 to MS 66. Now we're entering elite territory. A coin with a strong strike, deep luster, and minimal blemishes can easily fetch $25,000 to $75,000 at auction. Top grade, MS 67 red or better. Coins in pristine red luster condition have sold for over $100,000, and a few exceptional examples have broken $200,000 at major auctions such as Heritage and Stack's Bowers. Special auction highlights 1955 double-die obverse, MS 65 red, sold for $114,000. Heritage auctions, 2023, MS 66 plus red example. Estimated value now surpasses $250,000, nearly $250,000 for one penny. Some experts even speculate that the next perfect MS 67 red specimen could break the $1 million mark, especially given collector demand and limited surviving examples. Compass. How to identify a real 1955 double-die penny. Counterfeits are common, but identifying a genuine 1955 error penny is surprisingly easy once you know what to look for. Doubling on the date, 1955. Both the 1 and 9 show strong separation, and the 5s appear almost shadowed. Reverse is normal. Only the obverse, front, has doubling. The wheat ears on the back remain clean and undistorted. Mint mark? No mint mark. All genuine 1955 double dies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which used no mint mark at the time. The story behind the error. The 1955 double die occurred during a misalignment in the hubbing process. Back in the 1950s, coin dies were made by impressing a hub design twice onto a steel blank, each impression carefully aligned. But in this case, the second impression was slightly rotated, about 1/8 of a degree off from the first. This created the dramatic shifted doubling we see today. Because dies were expensive to produce and the mint had heavy production demands, the flawed die wasn't scrapped. It was used to strike thousands of cents before being retired. So, one small mechanical mistake produced one of the most famous numismatic treasures of all time. The cigarette machine connection. Many of these error pennies surfaced in cigarette vending machines in the mid-1950s. Each pack of cigarettes cost 23 cents, and when buyers inserted a quarter, the machine returned 2 pennies as changed. That's how many collectors discovered the double die. tucked in as loose change from a smoke purchase. Some of those lucky smokers unknowingly received thousands of dollars in future coin value. How to spot, store, and sell. Handle carefully. Always hold the coin by its edges. Never touch the faces. Finger oils can destroy value instantly. Use proper lighting. Shine a small LED or daylight bulb at an angle. The doubling will pop out clearly under bright light. Check the reverse. If you see doubling on the reverse, it's likely mechanical, not the true 1955 double die. Get it certified. Send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. A certification label can increase your coin's market value by 50% or more. Storage. Keep your penny in a hard plastic coin capsule or archival safe flip. Avoid PVC plastics. They can corrode copper. Selling your coin. Always sell through reputable auction houses like Heritage, Stax Bowers, or Great Collections. Direct sales or eBay listings often attract fakes or underbids. Gemstone, other rare 1955-era pennies. While the double die obverse is the star, other 1955 errors exist, though much less valuable. Some include off-center strikes, worth $25 to $200 depending on how much is missing. Die cracks or cuts. Small breaks in the die can create raised lines on the coin. BI errors, a small die chip between the B and E of Liberty forming the word BE, worth $10 to $50, but none come close to the legendary double die. The coin that made headlines, shaped collections, and continues to captivate new generations of numismatists. Why collectors love the 1955 wheat penny. For collectors, the 1955 double die is more than an error. It's a symbol of the thrill of discovery. It proves that even a tiny piece of metal can hold immense history, mystery, and value. Many coin enthusiasts say it was the 1955 double die that first sparked their passion for numismatics. It's often called the king of modern U.S. errors. Fire final thoughts. Right now, millions of people across America have jars of old pennies sitting in their drawers, garages, or basements. Somewhere in that mix could be a 1955 double die wheat penny, a coin so famous that even beginners recognize it instantly. If you're lucky enough to find one, you're not just finding a coin. You're uncovering a piece of American minting history worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And who knows? Your coin might be the next one to break records at auction, crossing the $1 million mark and entering the history books forever.